It's the Brian Fargo Show.
This is the longest song, 7 minutes and 21 seconds. Is your song, Brian, Cocktail Umbrellas?
Yeah, it's too long, isn't it?
No, it's fine. It's,
No, we're used to 30-minute songs, so don't worry.
we're prog rockers, so no.
It was first supposed to be called Cock Umbrellas, but then ended up actually to be longer than expected, so it had a tail, so now it's called Cocktail Umbrellas. I'm sorry, that was bullshit.
That's not true. No, Cocktail Umbrellas was the first song that I wrote for the record, and it was the first song I'd written since Flatland, so it had been some time since I'd written. And I wrote some of it while I was on the road, and the feeling of the song is meant to evoke an incident that happened when I was on tour with Def Clock, where I had a million guests at this one show, and then everybody, it was my last show of the tour with Def Clock before I had to actually leave the tour and sub it out to somebody else so that I could go to Russia with the Aristocrats. And I was kind of sad about that because I love touring with Def Clock also. So I decided that it was going to be a major, major party night, and we were just drinking vodka like crazy. And then when they finally kicked us out of the backstage area, we ended up going down to where the buses were parked. Mm-hmm. And there was a band on tour with us called All That Remains, which is a popular metal band in America. And I was like, let's go on their bus and party. So I led a string of maybe 7 or 8 people and just literally just walked onto their bus holding like a bottle and was like, yeah! And everybody went, I don't usually act like that. And so and they had dance music on in there. So it just turned into this gigantic dance party, and it was you couldn't even move in there. There were 25 people in the front lounge. Everybody was drinking and sweating and rubbing on each other. It was great. Until the band's singer finally came out from the sleeping bunks and was like, what the fuck is going on out here? so then we had to have this very slow parade of all of us getting off the bus because we could barely move. It took quite a while. And I just imagined, what would the soundtrack to that all be? And my favorite drink is kind of like vodka and juice, and you put lots of little tropical umbrellas in there. So that's why the song is called Cocktail Umbrellas. So it's kind of a party song.
That's quite an anecdote.